Brooklyn Independent Television.
What's up, Brooklyn? I'm Fred Brown, and I'm here in the thick of it. Welcome to Brooklyn Independent Television's special coverage of Carnival 2012!
Thank you very, very much. Great parade coming up. Sit back and enjoy, and jump up. Stand, sit, whatever it is. Get ready for the greatest parade of all. The 45th anniversary of the West Indian American Day Carnival. 1, 2, 3, 4!
And I will limit myself to jump and wave.
Illusions! Go!
We're here. This is the big day.
Event of the season. This is, there's one event every year. You can say that question, the biggest event of the year in terms of attendance, in terms of what it means to the community, economic impact, the whole thing. This is the event of the year. And I must say, I'm a little happy it's not 95 degrees.
Yeah, oh my goodness, how refreshing. In your capacity also as public advocate, you see, the nuances, nooks and crannies, and then you also see the big picture because you represent a broad spectrum. With regard to this particular festival that happens in Brooklyn and has been happening for 45 years, is there any message that the rest of the world can get out of it?
I think the message is that we have come into a time in history where people are embracing of their heritage. It was something that for many, many generations people had to sublimate when they came to America, right? It was about assimilation, and now what's happened over the last few decades is that we are stronger as a country. We acknowledge and embrace our heritage. So this is one of these moments where this has really come to fruition. But I think at the same time, it's against a backdrop, a political backdrop nationally, where there's this new surge of anti-immigrant feeling that absolutely contradicts the American experience. And this election is going to be the quintessential moment of deciding which side are we falling down on. Are we going to be a nation of immigrants and really honor that? Or are we going to turn against our own heritage?
And I will limit myself to jump and wave.
Good afternoon, Miss Martino. Now, we've heard this statement as a mega of the Caribbean, and there's also a lot of behind-the-scenes work that goes on in terms of costumes, etc. Tell us a little bit about how people learn to do stuff like this.
Coming from a rich Caribbean culture, the arts is almost inbred in the community because you have to make do, especially when you're looking on television and you're seeing what you can afford in America. So you have to learn to do something. They will glue, sew, something, but they will create. And that's what I've understood as an adult, going back to Trinidad and looking at the creative landscape. So it's important that we pass that on to future because that's the only way our culture will survive. And as she stated before, the culture, it is important for the culture to survive. It is important for us to teach the children. It is important for us to come out here. It is important for me to say this is not a man in drag. This is a man playing a Dame Lorraine, a traditional Trinidadian costume.
Jump up, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Jump up. Everybody jump up. Jump up. Jump up. Jump up. Jump up.
your constituents are here, the community is here. Why, after 45 years, is this significant?
Well, it's significant because it's about your roots, it's about the culture, it's about the heritage. Just bringing all people, not only West Indian people, but all people in the city and in the state to understand the significance of this carnival. Because this carnival is not only for West Indian people, it is for everyone to enjoy the culture. And let everyone know we may come from different lands and different islands, but collectively we all want the same for the betterment of our people.
And why is Brooklyn the home and the roots and the birthplace of this diasporic representation?
Because it's Brooklyn. Why not, man? If we were a city, we'd be the 4th largest city. I mean, hey, you got to do everything in Brooklyn.
So are you going to be jumping up and down?
I'm always jumping up and down, always having a good time, but it's not only about having a good time, it's a way of me just expressing myself, but most of all letting the people express themselves, that this is a festive occasion, but at the same time we know we have our responsibilities, such as education, healthcare, economic development, and we understand that we have to lay the foundation and the framework for tomorrow's children. In unity there is strength, and if we are not unified, then we lose the strength and the stamina that we need to deal with these crisis situations. Because out of every crisis situation, there's an opportunity. We have a golden opportunity to just come together, but the whole point is we just can't come together when there's a crisis situation. We must maintain that consistency so we can extinguish any sort of uprising and violence in our communities. Crime is going down, but if you've seen it, especially this summer, crime is rearing its ugly head, which has some relationship to the lack of employment, which has another relationship to the lack of education. So collectively what we need to do is bring all that together, operate on all those different fronts, find a solution, and we will be able to resolve that gun violence.
From stilt walkers to the steel band, it's definitely on and jumping here at Carnival 2012 in Brooklyn.
What's up, Haitian grill, mama?
So what is this?
That's fried plantain.
Oh my God.
And griot and pickles. So when you mix up, and when you eat them together, that's good thing right there. I don't want to say the word S, you know what I mean?
So this is traditional Haitian cuisine.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
You want to taste it?
Maybe one of these.
Go ahead.
Can I?
Come on, man.
It's a family.
That's the best thing right here.
Uncle, come
You
on.
should taste that too.
200 yards to 20 man, nobody cannot stop this. Section number 3.
Ça me sert que la fille maintenant.
Let's go. One. Fancy judges. After 4, jump up. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your drum ready, the band ready, the girls ready, security, just a little bit go. Hold on. Just pump your blood. Walk with them and cheese. Shake like you're going mad. Show them you just get on back. Show them you just get on back. Keep on jumping.
Mrs. Alexander, you have been on the front lines and in the kitchen and in
cooking.
And cooking. Tell us a little bit about why the history of this is so important.
It is important because this is our cultural heritage, and a people without a culture is nothing. We brought this culture here. It is our gift, Caribbean people's gift to the United States. This is for everybody who live in New York and out of New York to enjoy this day, to join with us and have a wonderful, happy time.
Now, this has been 45 years. What does that say?
It says we are going to be more than 1,045 years more to come.
Thank you so much.
That is what I would like everybody in New York to be proud of, so everybody can join and have pride in what we are leaving as a legacy for all New Yorkers.
Hey guys, how are you doing today?
Pretty good.
Where are you hailing from?
We're from Toronto, Canada.
From Canada. Okay, so you came to see. What do you think about the carnival so far?
This is really nice, man. You guys got a good thing going here.
Okay. Now you were telling me earlier about these guys in the black body with the horns. And tell us a little bit of the background about the country and what it stands for.
Yeah, it's unique to Grenada. They specifically came from an area called Gobbled, the western side of the island, and also that's the same place where Kieran James come from, the Grenadian guy that won the 400 meter in the Olympics.
Wow! So that's very unique because you usually don't see the whole black thing. What is the significance of that?
Well, I think it's representing from the devil and scary stuff.
The underworld.
The underworld and all that, the occult. So, and it's called the Veko, yeah.
How many feel that is so kind of when it's more so hard to go? How many feel that you wind it up when it's more winding to go? How many feel that you jumping up?
What is Brooklyn actually saying today?
You know, this talks to all the diversity that your country has, you know, and it's representative that, you know, that your political parties need to reach out to all groups of people. You know, just because although we're Caribbean people from different islands and different countries, we're still one and one force. We're connected. You know, all islands have some sort of carnival, whether it be in February, whether it be in August, but they all have a carnival representing, and it's coming from the same roots of slavery. You know, so all of one is unity and diversity. Come to U.S. representing unity and diversity. The political parties need to understand that there's diversity and people in numbers. Look at the amount of people around here.
As usual, Brooklyn's Carnival is all about the costumes. And as you can see behind me, they get more elaborate year after year. People take months at a time in the preparation phases, which they call masks, to come up with these extravagant costumes and thematic ideas. We're going to have more at Carnival 2012.
I'm Father Grimaldi. I'm the bishop representative in Brooklyn, Episcopal Vicar for Brooklyn.
So this is your neck of the woods.
Correct, the whole borough of Brooklyn.
So behind us we see a lot of people that are a part of the church. It's a Catholic church. Why is it important to have representation here at the parade, and what do you think about it?
Well, we just celebrated a beautiful Mass. The bishop was a celebrant in St. Matthew's Church, and we're celebrating the diversity of all these wonderful cultures that enrich our nation as well as enrich the Catholic faith. So it's a great day of celebration. And God willing, the rain will hold off.
Yes, God willing. From your lips to God's ears, literally.
Compromise Mass in your booklet, judges number 20. Know your culture.
Oh, you're visiting.
Yeah, I am. I like Trinidad Mass better, but this is similar to Trinidad. This is the closest you could get to Trinidad.
Okay.
It looks just like you tripping around Savannah. It looks, yeah, it's so nice.
What part do you like about it?
Well, I like that the people that make the costumes, they put so much work into it. They use their glue guns, their needles, and sometimes they're actually hurting themselves with these type of materials. They're burning themselves, they're sticking themselves, but at the end of the day, they're making a very beautiful costume.
And you guys are so beautiful, even down to the details of your earrings.
Yes.
And how long did it take for the costumes to get made?
Well, these costumes, a lot of work was put into it, but it was made in about 2 to 3 weeks.
Are you serious? What do y'all think about the tradition and the culture?
I find the tradition is very good.
It's good.
Yeah, it's very good. I find this is for New York Mass. This is very nice.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is my first time coming on the Parkway, so I thought it would have been.
Loving it.
Yeah, I thought it would have been like boring, and I didn't know it was like
this.
Yeah.
I've been doing this since I was 8 months old, so
really?
I know all about it, and I enjoy it a lot.
Well, you guys are gorgeous. Ice princesses. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Caprice, you're looking good! You're ready, you're ready, you're ready, you're ready.
What is this, sir? What is this?
Good devil.
Wow. And how long did it take you to put this together?
He started out white with the company, and now he decided to go black because now this is time for Labor Day.
Beautiful. Wow. And how long did it take for all this to occur?
Basically, it takes him like a half an hour to get it done.
No.
Yes. Because it has to be well painted and well decked out.
That's a short time. Beautiful. It looks wonderful. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Once again, welcome to Carnival on Eastern Parkway here in Brooklyn. Beautiful weather, nice and cool. We're gonna heat up the place.
I am Robert Cornegie, District Leader for the 56th Assembly District, which encompasses Bedford-Stuyvesant, Bushwick, and Crown Heights.
Okay, you hear that a million times. And you are?
Nala Cornegie.
And that is your?
Dad.
Dad, yeah, say that with enthusiasm. So, Robert, listen, you've been here. This is 45 years. It represents unity in the community. What's the big message of it all behind the costume?
I think the big message of it all is that we're a multicultural, very diverse city and state. And I think this celebrates the diversity. When you look at, sometimes I don't even know that some of my colleagues are of Caribbean or West Indian descent. So when you come out today, you get to really see a different side of people. So it's exciting, and it's just exciting to know that the tenets of this country are really evident in an event like this.
How can the festival in Brooklyn be used as an example?
I think clearly there are people that are disconnected from their communities, and I think that we have to embrace the idea that we are so diverse, and that together there's unity. There's strength in unity. So I think that we have to see it. You look and you see here Trinidad, Tobago, Jamaica, Grenada. You see all of these different countries coming together for an event like this. There's people here who've traveled from their native countries just to participate in this festival. And then there are people here who get to re-engage with their homeland on days like today. And I think that if we had more of that throughout the country and less of the divisive, separatist behavior that's happening with some parties, things might get better. And I think that this is a testament to the fact that things can get better. I think that we've had the most media coverage at things like this when there's been sensationalism around violence and things like that. And if you look at today, a day like today, there's none of that going on. There's only unity, there's embracing, and I just hope that we can focus primarily on the good that happens here, the camaraderie, people getting together, people seeing each other. It's a homecoming for some people. It's family. This is the world's biggest block party, cookout, barbecue ever. And I think we celebrate this the whole entire week. This is the world's biggest block party. If you look at what we're about,
10 blocks.
10 blocks. It's definitely the world's biggest block party. And when you look at the unity, I believe that we're going to focus today and continue to focus on the tremendous things and assets that this brings to us. It's good for business. It's good for the community. There are just so many variables to this that make it a worthwhile event.
Good afternoon. And we have Obama by Barack Obama Club. That's why I'm 4 more years. I love Obama here. Caribbean He is. Alright, we want to hear Harry Belafonte, a legend, an icon, a show, a boy. Give it up, 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 give it up. Oh, yeah, stop. Hold from them, hold from them, hold from them, hold from them. Oh, yeah, The wickedest thing on the Parkway, down the road. Rich, ignite. Are you ready? 1, get ready to jump. 2, get ready to jump. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, jump up. Everybody jump up.
The Libertarian Party is the 3rd largest party in the United States. You have the Democrats and the Republicans, and then the 3rd largest party is the Libertarians. The Libertarians are socially liberal, like the Democrats, and fiscally conservative, like the Republicans. We're pro-immigration, pro-legalization of drugs, deregulation of small business, things like that.
Okay.
School choice. And we've been marching in the West Indian Parade for a number of years now because we believe that these issues resonate with the West Indian immigrant community, who are entrepreneurial oriented.
This carnival I will try hard to behave.
Labor Day in Brooklyn means carnival, and it's been 45 years now since every Caribbean country converges on 10 blocks in Brooklyn for the biggest celebration in town. Now, we've talked to politicians, we've talked to the people, you've seen the costumes and you've seen the floats, and the one thing that seems to be a consistent theme is unity. And in unity, there is strength. And behind me, you can definitely see the numbers. Thank you for joining us for this Brooklyn Independent Television special of Carnival 2012. I'm Fred Brown.
Watch this and other Brooklyn Independent Television episodes online at bricartsmedia.org/BIT.